Well, hello YouTube. Welcome to my video on how to make Saccharomyces Boulardii, if that's how I'm pronouncing it correctly, juice that you can make at home. It's super easy. I've seen a couple people make videos on it, but I thought me now being a health channel and focusing a bit on health, I would make my own video on how to make this particular type of fermented juice, which is almost like a kombucha, but I guess it's not. I don't know. It's made with a type of yeast. It's not made with a microbe. I guess the yeast is a type of fungi. And here I have Wikipedia pulled up, so excuse me having my laptop, but it says that Saccharomyces Boulardii is a tropical yeast first isolated from lychee and mangosteen peels in 1923 by French scientist Henry Boulard. Cool guy. S. Boulardii is sometimes used as a prebiotic with the purpose of introducing beneficial microbes into the large and small intestines and conferring protection against pathogens. I think that just means it protects you from pathogens. It's good for your stomach. Why not drink it? And today we're going to show you, or I'm going to show you how to make it. So the first thing you're going to need is this thing called Florastor. So I bought it from Shoppers Drug Mart. So Florastor, I think is just the company's name or the name that they have for it, but it says it's an all-in-one probiotic, and it's the strain of fungi or yeast that they're using is Saccharomyces Boulardii. So they're using CNCM, I guess I or 1745, and I guess this is a pure strain of Saccharomyces Boulardii. I read up that this is the best one to buy. And I got it from Shoppers Drug Mart. If you're not from Canada, I presume you can get it from Walgreens or CVS. But being in Canada, where I don't want to be, I actually wish I lived in the US. But I digress. This is where you can probably find it in the probiotic section somewhere over there. Okay, and the second thing you need is an organic juice. So I picked this Kiju organic juice. And this is a pomegranate cherry flavor. So I picked pomegranate cherry just because it sounded good. And I was at the store. I tried this last time with mango juice and it turned out pretty well. But today I felt like pomegranate cherry. They say it's better to pick a juice with a lot of pectin. Pectin being like pulp or just like pieces of the flesh of the fruit. But I have no idea pomegranate and cherry have a lot of pectin in it, but it tasted good. I presume it's going to work pretty good. Mango seemed to work, so this is the juice I got. Just make sure you pick something that's organic and doesn't have any additives and so on in it. So we got the Florastor, we got the Kiju juice, and the third thing you need is like a kombucha or a fermenting jar that allows you to burp, or it can burp without manual intervention. So I have a big jug here that I bought off Amazon. You could probably get one there as well. You definitely can get one there. But this lid here, you'll see, has a hole in it. And this has this that comes with it. And this essentially you fill up with a little bit of water. And it allows I guess, is it carbon dioxide? I'm not too sure. I probably should have done more research on this before. Clearly, I'm not a doctor. But what happens is that it's naturally going to carbonate. I believe that the fungi eats the sugars, and then the byproduct of that is like carbonation, or correct me if I'm wrong, carbon dioxide. But the carbonation is what could make this deadly and explode. That is why we have to burp it using this thingy here. Okay, so let's start. So here I just went to the tap and filled up a little bit of water, about halfway. And this cap will, as the carbonation comes up, it will push the cap up and the air will release out of this lid that has holes in it, as you can see. So I'll take that, put it on. I'm just going to put this over to the side over here. Actually, I'll put it over here for now while we make this juice. So here, I'm going to take this juice here. I'm going to pop open this cap. So you can take this juice, going to take the Kiju organic pomegranate cherry. I'm just going to pour this sucker. This is clean, by the way, so make sure to clean your stuff so it doesn't get contaminated. But I'm just going to pour this juice into my jug here. Oh, dirty. Okay, that is in. Okay, step 1 complete. Step 2 is taking your Floristore, which is essentially a big packaging for this pill bottle. And here, I'll show this to you, but it's going to look like this. It's going to come with some pills in there. We're going to take one of these pills out right here. So now that you got your pill, you're going to proceed to open it. Okay. And it's going to open in 2. Voila. Magico. You're going to pour this in. And that's it. Step 2 is complete. You literally have to open the pill and pour it into the juice. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Okay, put that over there. Step 3 is now taking this lid, screwing it on properly. And just so it's all incorporated and mixed up, I'm just going to close this little cap on the top here before I put the burping thing on. And I'm just going to just gently agitate and move it around just to get it all mixed. And okay, that is complete. And then now I set aside my burping cap. I'm going to grab it. Again, looks like this. We're going to take it and we're just going to open up that little flap that I had before. And we're just going to stick this right on there like that. Now, all the steps are complete essentially, but to give you some context on how this works, essentially you're going to have to wait about 3 days, 72 hours for the microbes, or sorry, not the microbes, the fungi to start eating those sugars and producing that carbonation and that good stuff, that byproduct that we want for our gut. So really, you don't have to put this in the fridge, just leave it on your shelf. I personally wouldn't put it in direct sunlight because I don't know, it kind of screws with me. But people say that if it's at higher temperatures, it'll actually ferment faster. So I did on my last experiment put it in the sun a little bit, but I don't know if that's good for it, bad for it. It might speed up the fermentation, but low and slow is usually the way to go. So really, I'll just put this aside on my kitchen counter, wait 72 hours, and then I'm gonna have a delicious fermented drink that I can enjoy. Pretty much, I got 1 liter, so I can enjoy this for maybe a few days. I made the mistake of getting too much juice last time, and me personally, I couldn't drink all the juice over the course of like 2 weeks, and then at that point, I was like, probably should start a new batch. So start small, make this at home. I'll see how it works with this kind of low pectin juice. It looks pretty clear. The mango juice beforehand it was thicker. It looked like it had more pectin and fruit matter. So we'll see if this works properly, and we'll check back in a few days and I'll make an update video. But for now, this is how you make Saccharomyces Boulardii, and thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Take care.